Hello everyone, today we're going to be learning about nets of shapes. Make sure you write your title, underline it with a ruler. Our objectives today are to understand how to sketch nets of 3D shapes, to identify a 3D shape from its net, and to accurately draw nets from 3D shapes. Okay. Your bronze example then. Using a ruler and a pencil, we are going to draw the net of this cube. So this here is a cube. We are going to draw the net of it. So we're going to imagine the shape is being unravelled. And then we're going to draw how that would look on this piece of paper in front of you. So if we say that this face is about we'll say 3 squares. 3 centimetres we'll say. So we'll say it's a 3 by 3 cube. So if we draw this first square using a ruler and a pencil, understand I do not have that. So this would be the face fallen flat down. Then we need to see, you can see that this face falling flat down, so this edge here is now here at the bottom. So that edge is now at the bottom. Don't know why it rubbed out. We then need to draw this part of the grid, so the base of the cube. So that line here is this line here. So this line is the bottom of that face. And again, it's going to be 3 by 3. So let's draw that one. So that's the bottom. So this is the base. I'm going to write base inside so we can see that. Then the sides here, coming off the base, are going to fall downwards. So this side here falls down here. And that's going to go along here. Again, another 3 by 3 because it's a cube, and we're going to need to do the other side even though we can't see it. So that's the bottom. So this is side 1, we've done the bottom and we've done the 2 sides. We now need to do the top and the back. Okay, so this is going to be the back of the shape, and then this one on top of that is going to be the top. So this is the top, and this folds together to come on top of the base. So if we were going to bring this back together to form a cube, this one would be on top of our base. And this is the net for a cube. So this is your 3D cube. Now we've just said that's a 3 by 3 shape. You could have drawn it bigger, you could have drawn it smaller. I just think 3 by 3 is nice to go off for this one. So that's your bronze example. Here we have to name the 3D shape that this would make. So this here, the 3D shape, would be a cone. If we can see this, that would fall down to become the top, and these would curve around the base, forming our point at the bottom, giving us our cone. So this here is a cone. So that's the top, and this is the side. Okay, so that's your bronze and silver example there. I'm going to turn over now so you can have a go at the trial questions. Pause the video here to make sure everyone's copied everything down. If not, just let it play through. So your trial questions, have a go at these please. Make sure you're drawing in a pencil and using your ruler where necessary. Pause the video here to allow the students to have a go, give them about 5 minutes, and then play for the answers. So here are your answers. Again, well, this time we've got a cuboid. I'm going to say that this is about 4 centimetres, so I'm going to give it 4 squares, and this will be 2 squares. Not accurate, but it's what I've said it's going to be. So we're going to draw this one, so this is the front. Okay, so we'll have the front, and again it needs to be 2 squares high and 4 along, because that's what I've said it is. And 2 down. So that's the front. Okay, now the base is next, and that will be this part here. So again, that's 2. That's the base. It might be easier for you to write in each square what each one is, just to make it easier and so you don't forget anything. Now we'll draw the sides. So they're going to be 2 by 2. So this is the side for one and the side for the other. And then the back and top. So this is going to be the top. And then we've got the back behind it. So that's the back. And then this is your top. So that's how it should look, with these being your side. Over here then, if we bring all of these up together, we form a square-based pyramid. I can write pyramid. So there's your square-based pyramid, okay? Your bronze questions are these. So here you have to draw the nets for these shapes. So I've already done A and B. Have a go at C. Then silver, you have to state what the shapes are below. So we've already done A and B. Have a go at C. Then on gold, you have to draw these accurately. So this is where labelling the sides might come in handy. Okay, so you have to draw them accurately in your book. Platinum, so have a go at them ones once you finish the bronze, silver and gold. And then diamond if you finish platinum. I'm going to put the answers on the screen for bronze, silver and gold. So now would be a good time to pause the video, allowing the students to have a go at the questions, see how they do, and then put the answers on the screen for them. So here are your answers for bronze, silver and gold. Pause the video here to let the students mark their answers. And now your answers for platinum and diamond coming up on the screen. Again, pause the video here to let them answer the questions. Make sure you're marking in green pen, correcting any mistakes. So on the next screen we've got a diagnostic question, so you've got to work out what the answer is. So here's your question. Which is the correct net for this shape? So you need to write in your books, so you need to draw the shape as best you can. Or write diagnostic question and then write your answer A, B or C, drawing the net, A, B, C or D, sorry. Okay, so the answer is going to come up on the screen. Pause if the students aren't ready. So the answer here is C. Here we have a triangular based pyramid. And now it's time for green sentences. So, how did you do today? How confident are you about nets from 3D shapes? What's your attitude to learning been? Make sure you're writing in full sentences using your green pen. Well done, everyone.